believe in goodbyes, I believe in adventures. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Hello and welcome to Ease, where we are breaking down how to integrate and create a better new normal, not only for ourselves, but for everyone else in our lives, from the person we interact with at the store to our best friends and romantic partners. And today we are talking about the power of detox. And you might wonder why this is so important. And the reason why is because we live in a world filled with so many toxins, like the most disgusting things that you and I can't even imagine. Honestly, if you think that just drinking celery juice and doing a cleanse once a year is going to stop you from having a buildup of these chemical toxins, then you are delusional. And I was delusional for a very long time about it. And it's because I was not exposed to it. A few years ago, my friends started Higher Dose in the East Village, and I was exposed to all these amazing technologies, infrared saunas, the power of LED light therapy. There's something called Therify, which is a healing device that really repairs your energy. And all of this was housed at the Alchemist Kitchen, and I was so lucky to be able to help with their marketing and their programming and events at the time. And it gave me a crazy amount of exposure to not only herbs and herbal supplements and the power that they have to heal our bodies, but how powerful they become when you pair them with healing technologies. And I would say that the most powerful I have found that have been the easiest to bring into my own home have been the LED light therapy and also the infrared. So I'm going to start off by talking to you about LED light therapy, and then we're going to talk about infrared and the different options you have about how to bring it into your home, and also the cost-saving benefits of heating your home with infrared heat instead of whatever else you have going on that's sending molds all throughout your home, drying out your skin, and really just like messing things up. LED lights. What's so great about them? The thing that you need to know is that the LED lights are something that really ignite emotion within you, but also physical healing. And if you are purchasing an LED light device, then look for something that talks a lot about chromotherapy. And chromotherapy is the use of different colored lights and the way that they can help you heal and process your emotions, and also help you release certain chemicals in your brain or not release. And so you'll see various options for LED lights that you can use as therapeutic devices. And one of those is purchasing the Philips Hue lights that change color. You can put in a hex code on your phone, and then it will change all the lights that are connected to that color. And so speaking about this first, the best thing you can do is to program that light to glow a nice warm pink hue right before bed. So 2 hours before bed, or honestly, even just when it gets dark outside, take your Philips Hue light, switch it to warm red or a pink if you like something a little bit brighter than the red. And this will help you not only not get exposed to that wake-inducing bright light that you're used to during the day, but it also will help boost feelings of just ease, gentleness, calmness, pink is a really, really, really relaxing color because it's non-threatening. I actually put it on this wall behind me because I wanted to come home and I wanted to feel really calm and relaxed. I wanted it to be my safe space, but I didn't want it to feel cold. So that is tip number 1. And tip number 2 is to have something like a diffuser that also has built-in LED lights that can change color based on your mood so that you can work with the color hues and actually bring in the colors that you like and need. And you don't need to think about it too much. It's really just press the button, see which color you like that day, and just go with it. The less you think about it, the better, because intuitively what you are liking is what your body needs. It's like when you're on your period and you crave chocolate. So normal. Your body just needs some magnesium and antioxidants and all the other good stuff. So just listen to your natural cravings and give yourself the best of what you're craving. So the third option for LED lights is to get a LED face mask. So you have different options with this. I like to use the Neutrogena one from CVS because it's simple, it's easy, and it's effective. If you want to go all out and find a crazy one on Amazon, or if you have one that you like, I love a Soluma. They're very expensive though. They start at $1,500. So whatever you get, just dabble in it first to see how much you use it and how interested you are in it, and then go for what you think is the pricier item, because I, like many of you, have bought some things and thought that they were going to be my be-all, end-all, and I end up never touching them. So it's just a waste, and it's just good to test things out and not really worry too much about having the best of the best, because at the end of the day, sometimes it's not right for you, and that's okay. Okay, so now that we've introduced you to the concept of chromotherapy and LED light therapy, I want to talk about it a little bit more intensely. So essentially, I want to go through all the different colors so that you can have a general sense of what these colors will do for you, and then dive into something a little more intense called infrared. So the colors that we are going to talk about are just the basics. Red is for increasing collagen to have younger looking skin. And really what it does is it just boosts all of that collagen production, and it relaxes you and it calms you. So the result is that you're calmer, you're relaxed. Purple is for cell rejuvenation, so it really helps with renewal and will help you heal in a way that you probably aren't doing if you are out in the sun getting a lot of damage or just running yourself haggard. Blue is a great color to fight against acne, and it also is great for whitening your teeth. So the reason why it works is because it eliminates acne-causing bacteria in your skin and also helps with inflammation. And then when you go to a brighter blue, cyan, it actually works as a skin soother. So it calms and soothes irritated skin and supports the reduction of swollen capillaries. And for anyone who has rosacea, you know that this is a huge problem. I have rosacea, and doing blue light therapy will help you immensely. It's going to be so good. Green is a great color to help for improving naturally even skin tones. So I think that it's also something, green connects us with nature, and so you're naturally a little more heart-centered and relaxed when you sit in green light. Yellow is good for reducing redness, so this is a great color to help with inflammation, sunburn, and rosacea. So I actually have never sat under yellow light and deeply enjoyed it, but I guess I should. Okay, orange is a revitalizer. It promotes a brighter glow for more radiant skin and brings life to dull, boring complexions. So orange also is a great color to stimulate creativity, and it also controls your appetite. So if you're in an orange room, you might find that you're a lot more hungry than you would be if you were in a blue room. Okay, and that brings us to infrared. So infrared is a light, and there are two different types of spectrums. Actually, there are three: far, near, and mid-range infrared rays. And some infrared frequencies give off heat, and that's where you have the infrared sauna. And some that are not as intense, they actually don't give off heat. So the good thing to know about infrared is that no matter which frequency you are working with, it will penetrate deep into your skin and it will help you detox. So the most important thing for you to know when you are really getting introduced to infrared is that it is so powerful. And it will not only give you a metabolic boost and bring your heart up to a light jog, it's going to have you sweat out 7 times the amount of toxins than you would if you were just sweating going for a jog. And the reason why is because I like to think about it with frequency. This is my own analogy, and I really recommend that you look up your own science so that you can understand how it works for yourself. But the way that I like to explain it is that your cells are suddenly energized and they're able to release, they're able to push out the toxins. So the toxins deep within your skin, starting from 2 inches in for the warm infrared rays, and then for the infrared rays that don't give off heat, they actually can go through your whole body. So it will go through your whole body and really just push out the toxins, and you will see it come out in your sweat. I'm telling you, I sweat out so many heavy metals. My sweat is gray. It's so insane. You almost don't believe it. You're like, what happened to me? What did I ingest that this is coming out of my skin? And some of us will have more than others, but it also is all about having a detoxification program where you are getting the right supplements, where you are really setting your body up for a state where it can release because it has all that it needs. When I am doing a lot of infrared, I highly recommend having spirulina or chlorella right before you go in, so that when those heavy metals start to release from your cells, they can just be captured by the chlorella and by the spirulina. Otherwise, if you don't assist with the rest of the detox, you actually can have them land somewhere else in your body, and then you just have to do it again. So that's not good, and we don't want you to go there or get that. And that brings me to my next point. When you are detoxing with infrared, it is so powerful that you need to just do it on a regular schedule. Don't overdo it. You can always go back the next day and get more. And opt for something that works for you and your time, your budget, and everything that you have going on. So there are 3 different types of infrared that I like to work with. I have a space heater that I have in my home and in my office, and that's a really warm infrared heater that really helps me. So I have really intense combination skin that is acne prone. I have rosacea. There's a lot going on. And in the winter, when everything starts to get a little more dry and my skin starts acting up, then I bring out the infrared heater instead of turning on the heater that blows out air and dust and all this stuff into my home. And it really helps my skin heal and repair itself. And that's the whole goal with detoxing. You are detoxing and repairing with the light, with everything, the heat, all of it. and you are able to almost have like a fresh new glow. And that's a very big blanket statement. There's so much more that we could talk about, and I'll do other videos on this so we can talk about it more, but I just want to introduce you to these concepts so that you can start to look at them and see how they can fit into your life. So the space heater is one. I got it on Amazon. I'm obsessed with it. I try to give them to everyone I know because, first of all, not only is the heat great, but you also release endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine. So you feel good. Whereas when you have conventional heat blowing on you in the winter, you actually feel really dehydrated. You feel a little like, I get so dehydrated that I just need to lay down. You don't feel like this with infrared, so try it out. Then the next way that you can work with infrared in your home is to get an infrared sauna blanket. So I have one that I am obsessed with, and I say find one that fits within your price range. I know that Higher Dose does payment plans, so that's great because theirs actually has a lot of anti-EMF crystals in it. I think there's amethyst and tourmaline. I know that there's tourmaline for sure, but just look it up. I have an affiliate code if you'd like to use it, and I will put it below, and that will give you a discount for, I think, either 10 to 20% off. So try it out if you want it, but no pressure. And then there's also another one called Sweat and Glow, and that one is good as well. They say that their EMF is low, but I don't see anything on their website about what is inside of the wrap to make sure that it's low. So I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. And I highly encourage you to get your own EMF reader when you get one, and just take things into your own hands. Make sure you know what you're doing. And then the third way to work with infrared is to go to an infrared sauna. And you can find these all over. Just Google it. You will find one wherever you live. Seriously, they're everywhere and they're amazing. And I like to go to the sauna because I just get a deeper sweat. The wrap is amazing to do at home to keep that continuous detoxification and really just make sure that you are doing it regularly, because that is something that is really essential. I don't recommend that you do it every day for a month and stop. Just keep it consistent, keep it slow. Your body is always regenerating new cells. It's always healing, it's always repairing. So if you incorporate infrared into your life in a way where it's regular, over time you will be much healthier than if you try to do massive detox and go back to your toxic life. It just doesn't work. This is about rebuilding something that is grounded, stable, and just works for you long term. So I recommend definitely getting the heater. I recommend the Neutrogena mask to test out the LED, and also the Philips Hue lights. And I also really recommend the sauna wrap because it has been so game-changing for me to just keep up all of the infrared detoxification, but also to have all the dopamine, endorphins, serotonin, and oxytocin release in my brain, which ultimately just makes you feel good, happy, amazing, and to have that heavy detox. It's all so good for you, and it really will change how you feel. It's going to change how you feel when you wake up in the morning. And I really just have to say that regular detox within your diet is great, but it is not enough, and we can't lie to ourselves and act like it is. It's not. We know that, it's proven, and based on the crazy stuff that comes out in my sweat, which is gray from all the sushi that I've eaten in my life, I just think that everyone needs to try it. Consult with your doctor. It raises your heart rate. It's not necessarily going to be the best thing for you if you have heart issues, and that's where I'm going to leave it. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to know more about, and I will do separate videos on that. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is Diya SenGupta from LoveTheAlchemist.com. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, and follow me on Instagram for inspirational content that comes out daily. I love comments. I love to hear about what you're looking for. So do not be a stranger. I love you guys.